Creeping on legends is kind of difficult. Typically an enemy player will use towers, but an undead player will not.
Do you need my
Gonna really quick just destroy this expansion. Pillage. Pillage is a useful item. If I do not have an expansion, I can use pillage to my advantage and grab some resources really quick. As you see, is unsummoning this building, so I will not be able to get the maximum amount of resources that I want. However, I will be able to get enough where I can create what I need to create. Nightfall has begun. I can now use the Fountain of Health to my advantage. I can basically heal up my units as well as begin the middle creep. The middle creep is going to be tough for me. I only have one unit that attacks air, but I do have raiders with ensnare, and if I use them correctly, I will be able to down this creep within roughly 30 to 40 seconds.
Do you say the word?
Yes, chieftain.
Seeing is believing. Destiny. My eyes are stuck. I see.
I'm taking lots of heat on that hero.
Attack. Say the word. Need something? No problem.
Benefits with having raiders is that this ensnare is such a useful ability. I can use this, surround my enemy, and kill it quickly enough. And with 4 raiders, this shouldn't take too much time.
Trick off.
You need my counsel.
My health is getting kind of low on my hero. I'm not too worried about it. I do have an Inferno Stone now, a very useful item that allows me to summon an Infernal, one of the most dreaded creeps there are. The rest of this creep should fall apart kind of easily.
Say the word.
What I really need is level 6 on my Farseer. What I can do here is move my Tauren Chieftain back, but he is also really close to level 4. So what I'm going to do is creep with both of them. If I do not get level 6 from this creep, I will solo creep with my Farseer and show you an example of that. I'm sure I will show you an example of that regardless eventually. Okay, now to activate this creep.
It is certain.
If you notice, I am supply blocked. You never really want to be supply blocked, but at the same time, stopping at 60 food is not necessarily a bad thing. It allows you to have enough resources where if you are stuck in a jam, you'll be okay.
Say the word. Trick off.
And as you see here again, I'm using Ensnare to my advantage, as well as the fact that this Overlord is captured and trapped in that little circle.
What you want? Cook some. Yes, chieftain.
My eyes are open.
I do have level 6 on my Farseer now. I will be able to use what I need to use in combination with my raiders and catapults.
My counsel.
I'm gonna let my grunts heal up a little bit before they head out.
Yes, master.
Seeing is
Yes, huh? Master.
It is certain.
I can continue also making sure upgrades, etc., etc. Okay, now I'm not a big fan of this.
I see.
Attack.
Whoever pillages my friend here.
Of course. You need my counsel.
Need something? Say the word. Need something? What you want?
My eyes are open.
I can use Ensnare if I need to. However, in this position, I really don't want to waste it against Aqualites, who are already trapped.
My eyes are open.
We're complete.
Do you need my
Yes.
counsel?
Now that I have gotten enough resources where it really doesn't matter, I'm going to go ahead and start creating my third hero, the Blade Master.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, chieftain.
Now I'm actually
Double.
expecting spirit towers to be
My
pretty
eyes
close
are
to
open.
where I need
An
to
excellent plan.
attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Earthquake.
It is certain.
Research complete.
What an
Say the word.
inopportune position, however.
That's right.
Watch out.
And I'm gonna need to teleport away. Again, such an inopportune
My
position,
eyes are open.
but that's what the healing
I
scroll's
stand
for.
ready.
Gonna go ahead and run back to this little goblin merchant,
I see.
grab what I need to grab,
Master, we're under attack.
and my catapult's back there. Even better. Come on now.
See.
Yes, what do you want? My opening. Yes.
My
Well, that's about to be dead.
Yes, Lord.
destiny.
Yes, chieftain. Need something.
I'm not too worried about that.
Our heroes say the word. For the burning blade. I am yes, chieftain.
I'm gonna lose my farce here. Again, I'm not too worried about this.
Say the word.
This fight only looks bad.
Taste of my blade. For the burning blade. Yes, chieftain. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Need something. For the yes, Lord. Of the war. Yes. What task is there? Taste of my blade. I am yours.
Just a second here, my mouse.
What task is there? Oh. Ha! Say the word. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Are you hero?
A futile but worth, well, an attempt by the undead
Yes,
player
sir.
here. Lots of lag spikes. I apologize in
Take your
advance.
time. Look around.
I am yours.
Hello.
What task is there? Hey. I am yours. Excellent choice.
Losing my Tauren chieftain like that in my Farseer was a bit
Are you hero?
naive of me. However, I did
Yes.
manage to resolve the issue quickly, and I do have a level 4 Blade Master at my disposal now, as well as the same Raider Mass.
Say the word. I am yours. Taste of my blade.
As you see, Raiders do phenomenal damage against my enemies' Spirit Towers.
Something. Oh. Ha! Say the word.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm not going to need to still micro back my units and preserve them to the best of my ability.
Yes, chieftain. Hey. Yes. Come on. Hey. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Ice. Ha. Ice. Work complete. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Oh. What task is there? For Doomhammer! Need something? Yes! Yes, Lord!
And now I can finish off my enemy with ease.
None shall pass. Say the word. Yes, chieftain.
He might have actually spawned another expansion,
Say the word.
and that's what the Raiders are for.
No problem. Not. Yes, Lord.
In fact, my money is on that he has another expansion. This Infernal is still very useful, however, I'm going to go ahead and check his natural expand, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other positions. How will I do that exactly? With the Goblin Laboratory and a bit of scouting.
Research complete.
It's a simple measure.
For my ancestors.
I will send this Raider back here. He can go ahead and scout.
For my
If you notice, he did have a Fellhound as well as some other summanables. That means he did
I
creep
stand ready.
some pretty hard-hitting
Yes.
positions.
Your command.
Typically, when you're trying to cube or outsmart your opponent with a tower mats, you will go in the corner that is opposite your enemy. It is typically the least place they would look, or at least the slowest place they would look. However, in this instance, I see that my enemy is not here. He is probably in one of these two gold mine positions. I can go ahead and scout these easily. And if I am, unfortunately, to lose a raider or two, it happens. Now that I'm at the Goblin Laboratory, I can go ahead and reveal what I need to reveal. And look. The undead has spawned another base in the corner position. I'm bringing my Farseer, and I'm going to go ahead and be able to Earthquake pretty easily.
Say the word. Sick off.
When dealing with spirit towers in this high caliber, the major problem is upcoming spirit towers. These spirit towers will be brought down very easily when you're upgrading your spirit towers or your towers in general. This does not apply to Orc, however. Towers are incredibly vulnerable to all sorts of damage. It means you can cause lots and lots of mayhem. My Blade Master is taking some punishment, but I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I still have lots and lots of time. The Spirit Tower will not come up. He does not have any defenses, and this Infernal has taken care of all of his Acolytes. The player now basically asking for a mercy killing. I'm afraid not, my good sir. This is how you play standard Orc. The next segment will cover another race. I hope you learned a lot from watching this video, especially how to play Orc. Although I am not a main Orc player, I am human, I'd still like to pretend that my Orc is something good. Anyway, make sure to comment, rate, and subscribe this video. Subscribe to my channel, but comment and rate on this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a few great games. Good luck and have fun.